Hey all, it's David Fuchsa, back to play a little bit more Path of Exile. I figured I'd better start playing this game just because, as you can see, the open beta is ending soon. In 15 hours, 16 minutes, and 8 seconds, this game is going to be released. It launches October 23rd, so there's the date. And open beta silver packs will become unavailable at that time, so grab them while you can. Blah blah. Alright, let's just log in. So last time, and I'll actually note because of the fact, I guess, these guys were on different leagues, but now they're on the standard league because the old leagues that they were on disappeared. So now everyone's just on the standard league. So you can see my other characters. I've got Shadow, I've got a Marauder there. So I played this quite a bit. Anyhow, let's just get back into this, and we'll sort of resume play. So last time we made it to Act 2. Not sure if I can can do it because I'm going to waypoint. So Act 2, we've got plenty of waypoints we need to go to and a little bit of stuff to do. I think the first thing I want to do is go to the Great White Beast. We're going to go in this direction up here. We'll go over this way another time, but for now let's go over here. My inventory is empty and all that. Okay. So to the old fields. So anyhow, with Path of Exile being released, they are going to be finishing up Act 3, which is great. I haven't yet played Act 3. We're still in Act 2, but we'll get there eventually. Alright. See if I remember how to play. It's been a while since I played. Oops. I mean, 1. Oh, you're a rare. And I get my ass kicked already. Alright, anger. Do I have anger on? Right, have to use that. I should probably put up the decoy cones because I got way too much stuff around me at the moment. For some reason, my health is not going back up very well. Probably because I got all this crap on me. Wouldn't it be great if I died right at the very start of the episode? Alright, so all those green spears are on me, it's getting really crappy. So I think this guy here is a rogue exile. You haven't been seeing rogue exiles, but rogue exiles are basically exiles based off like player classes that you can play that are out to kill you. And they're pretty badass. Oh, he died. Alright, so he's out of the way. That should make things a little bit easier. Once the things are gone. And you're out of the way. Alright, so that was an eventful start. Basically, what rogue exiles are is they are basically you. They're basically characters that have been dropped off on the island, but they went rogue and they're out to kill you. They aren't friendly, and whenever you see them, you either have to run away or fight them, and have really deadly little matches you can see. I played against them in the Anarchy League. Those were where my other characters were, but that's apparently been conversions to Standard League, and now they're part of the Standard League. Basically how this game works is they like to combine stuff from the other leagues into, this league, Standard League, and then if it's good, they keep. If it's not, they don't. Makes sense, right? Test it first, and all that. I want to keep this, I think. I can't remember how to play, if you can't tell, because it's been so long. Barely remember what the heck I was doing. Superiors or gauntlets here. Not really too beneficial to me, I don't think. There's the Iron Mask, Wood Splitter, Pad Vest. I'm actually doing fairly well in terms of, these might be good. I'll identify that, see if they're better than the superior plated gauntlets right here. Oh well, whatever. It's been a while since I played. I want to take these off. Put these in here. What is this right here? This is a decoy totem. Cool, I guess. Anger. Glacial Hammer. We've only just started. We're actually going to go back. I'm going to go check my stash. Hopefully, when I check my stash, we'll have supporting gems. Don't forget to show those off yet. And of course, because, you know, what happened is all the stuff that I had in the Anarchy League has now been added into my Standard League. So now my stash is like completely expanded with all the crap I had from before. So yes, we do have support gems. They're all over here. Alright, we got like minion life, we got lesser multiple projectile, cold damage, add blah blah. None of this is helpful to me at the moment, sadly. Got all this stuff over here too. Alright, well, so yeah, now we have a lot of stuff. Here's the old stuff I had, and if you look in here, this is all the stuff that's combined on both my other two characters. Alright. So I can't place items in there. Makes sense. What's this other stuff? This requires level 18. I'm only 17. Got the Ice Nova, and we got the Raised Zombie over here. I can't use those because I took off my int items, I think, is what I did last time. Alright, well, we're relearning the game. So let's just crap for now. And I forget, am I collecting... I'm not collecting the crappy stuff anymore because, you know, whatever, we don't care about little scroll fragments. We just want the full-on wisdom scrolls at this point. Transportation shards. Kind of run out of the transportation stuff quite a bit, so maybe I do want to pick up some more of that. Let's get going. And we'll keep that until I need space. Here's what I'm going to do. Since we had that, you know, guy die right just outside the stupid gate, I'm going to go start picking up this crap. Alright, well, that pretty much took care of pretty much all my space. And I'm running the wrong way. So yeah, what's happening is that the Anarchy League was the league that my other two characters were on, and it had some special gimmicks, such as those Rogue Exiles. Every so often, new leagues will pop on that you can join with new characters, and these conventionally get added into the league, you know, that the Standard League, basically. The Standard League is basically, you know, standard league of how the game is supposed to be played, and it's updated with the stuff in the new leagues that they test every so often. And I was testing one of the leagues because it was basically the Standard League, but I had those Rogues Exiles, which are random but super powered exiles that'll kick your ass if they give it a chance. Alright, I've wasted enough time rambling on here. We haven't even explored past the outside of this gate. That's not a good thing. You'll also notice that Rogue Exile, when I was fighting him, he was actually using a special power skill gem that allowed him like basically to charge forward. Oh, here's a rare. You're out of the way. Ringmail coat, that's actually usable by me. What is this compared to? Could use the copper plate too. So this gives me that. Why not? We'll use it for the extra gems. I was using this for strength, evasion, increased armor, maximum life. It's not really that much better actually, so not care about it. Open that. Kill these guys. What is with all these rare rocks? I gotta take care of these guys. They're getting ore from that one monster, and that's possibly powering up a little bit. And these are champions! Okay, that guy's down. I am completely out of touch with this game at the moment. But shouldn't kill me. We're too early in for stuff to really be killing me. I don't think it gets really dangerous until you get to like the Act 2 boss in this game. The first time I ever died in this game, or watched someone die rather, was in Act 2. And there's a unique guy to this area. He likes to roll on you. And our champion, why not? You notice that these guys are being called like Creighton Scout. Just want to point that out, Creighton Scout over there. That's going to play a big deal, by the way. That's a... We're picking up lots of these rares for some reason. I don't remember there being this many rares. Kill this big hunk of rock. Finally! Are you kidding me? I picked up that much stuff already? Alright, well, whatever. Can't pick up that carved one, can't pick up this, can't pick up that. What exactly have I picked up? I got chest plate, that's crap, but it'll probably give me something. There's a black bookskin tunic. There's animals walking around, because why not? I'm not going back to those like couple of blue things. And we of course got more, champion type monsters. So, Creighton. What you'll find out is that as I go through these maps, you're going to see like a couple of guys that are like Creighton Scout or Oak Brawler or some girl's devotee or whatever else that they'll call these guys. And it's basically the names of certain bandit lords in these areas. You'll learn a bit more about them as I get toward the game or meet them, but they'll be guys we'll be visiting sooner or later. And they are dead. And that's the way to the Crossroads. We actually want to go to Crossroads. I've been following this road for the simple reason that once you get down to Crossroads, right in the middle of the Crossroads, you'll find a waypoint. I realize that that's probably missing a point because, you know, back at the air map, I'll be finding a way to, where is I supposed to be going? And I'll get these guys to use Cleave. Cleave is just a, you know, ability that lets them hit multiple targets in front of them. But I'm by myself, so it doesn't really make them more dangerous or not. Still got Creighton Scouts. Now we got Creighton's Aspirants added to these guys. Creighton's Aspirants are basically, you know, melee type characters. Ah, level 18. Why'd I go in here? Level 18. What was I doing last time? I was trying to get up to stave masteries, I think. So, we'll do this, I guess. There's the waypoint, so here's the halfway point of the Crossroads. That's like really important. That's like your first important waypoint, I think. The Crossroads are going to be going in pretty much all directions from there. We'll go back and try and find a great white beast, though, I think. But first, let's just go here. We're just going to sell this crap. Apparently I got yet another scroll fragment. And apparently I'm still, you know... It's kind of annoying having that remove only thing. But I don't want to, you know, start removing stuff. I don't remember why I stored this much in here. I don't even need to, but I'm just going to take these 20. Just so I don't have to worry about, you know, needing wisdom scrolls. Close that, close this. We're going to go out this little exit here because why not? I need to go find the cave entrance. I was hoping to be near the road so I wouldn't be, you know, deviating much from the road, but obviously I'll have to explore off the beaten path. Which means we're going to walk like this. I guess I'll probably tell you what my plan is basically in regards to where we're going in this episode. We're going to try and get back up to these blackguards, the quest that's being noted here. I'll actually kill these guys first and then we'll start talking a little bit more. What's going to be happening is there's like, I guess an invading type of army, and they've got some of their guys down here, and we have to deal with them. Yeah, figures. Stupid lag. Sure, we'll level up the decoy totem. Scroll wisdom, why not? And of course, you got more champion type monsters. Why not? Old Rock has to die too. Alright, so there we go. That's one corner of the map found. I basically plan to find all the corners for exploring for this cave. Anyhow, so there's like this invading force, and they wear black armor. And I guess they're like the main antagonist type of enemy for you in like this game. You eventually reach them in like the third act and more enforced basically, but you'll find a few remnants down here in the forest area of Act 2. There's like a big wall. Okay, we won't find anything down here. At least I'm getting some good experience already. Yeah, we'll take that for selling. And we'll go down here first. So there's like this big wall in the middle of the map, kind of Diablo 2-ish. Go over here. I'm just, mapping it out very thoroughly, because if you don't map it out thoroughly, you could spend the entire time just trying to find this one little location to get to like the dungeon you need to go to. Alright, well, it's definitely not on this side of the road. I'll say that much. So now we go to the other side of the road. I'll go map out the other corner. Nothing down here, and we've managed to a corner. That was quick. Go this way. He's resistant, so I better not waste mana hitting him, I guess. You are dead. Luckily, being, right next to the side of the map, I'm actually, there's nothing down by that part of the road. So it's definitely in the upper corner here of the entrance I'm looking for. Whoops. Oh, well, pick it up for now. And there it is. I pretty much explored the entirety of this area, though, looking for that one little location. Actually, I did explore the entirety of this area. That's a little annoying to me, but whatever. So, the cave. What's happening is that the person in the village, I guess like the shaman or the seer or the girl vision, she says, "There's this beast in my dreams, and we have to find it." So the great white beast. Hunt down the great white beast in the cave found in the old field. So here we are. Very simple mission. We got this cave beast with apparently cave skitter like spiders. Lots of spiders. I love how they died in the spider animation. We got some static nightmares, so... Yep, there's rock monsters in here, too. Actually, no, I don't remember the monsters in here being like this. They must have updated the monsters for this area. Maybe a little bit more interesting. Which is probably a good thing. I mean, you want to keep everything interesting. One of the things I noted for this game is that sometimes the monsters are really interesting, but if they update them a little bit, then it's not a bad thing. For sure. And I'll go here. There it is, the Great White Beast. And it's a dead white beast. Or great beast. Talk to Yena for a reward. So there's a way out if you want to get out. We'll go explore a little bit more, I guess. Or, nah, we'll get out. I could explore this one to get more, you know, what is it? Experience, but I don't really need that much experience. I find in the Act 2, you're backtracking a whole lot because you basically have to run over the same ground over and over again. Just because of the layout of this act, it has you going back and forth, crisscrossing and stuff across the ways you've already been. I mean, that's why the Crossroads, you have, you know, the Crossroads. You, like, go one way, then you come back to the Crossroads, and you go another way. But at least with the Crossroads, you're only going, I guess, in, you know, I guess one direction. I should probably branch out a little bit just in case there's stuff to explore. But not from really. Let's see. Forest encampment. We'll sell some stuff, get a reward, be happy. There will be bugs because we're still in beta. Though we're almost out of beta, so I'll probably start removing that little quip, I think. Yes, yes, we're happy. The white beast is gone. What do I want the most? Life? Strength? Let's get life. We'll identify you. So you give me extra life, extra maximum energy shield, fire resistance, cold resistance, increased block and stun, and reflects 2 physical damage. Versus this. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit more because I like the resistances. Resistances I find play too much of a deal in Path of Exile. If you have poor resistances, you will die. You will die horribly. Okay, that's all gone. So one quest down. We're going to do the Intruders in Black next, which means we're going to go all the way up here. And for some reason, you got yet another of these Blacksmith Whiststones. Those rogue exiles, the one that I just ran outside of in the was going out there, they're actually kind of common. By the way, you won't always find them, but when they they'll pop up every so often. I think they what they do is because they combined the Anarchy League and the Standard League, this one, the Anarchy League and the Standard League, they made it so like it popped out right immediately like that, so I get a taste of it on purpose. Maybe they didn't, but it sounds like something that you want to do. This is what we add. Hope you enjoy. There's a wall. Well, you guys are firing burning arrows at me. I don't like that now. There's a big guy. And he's now a dead big guy. Alright, we can get up here. So the road service went away. Pick you up. Almost every rock pile you come across is going to be like these hulking titans. I think, though, it's possible that some of them aren't. Or maybe they removed that, so there always are. One of the things I hate about these monkeys is that they're hard to target. I like the little, bars that I enable so I can see them a little bit better, but because, they're sort of hard to target, it sucks. Alright, Chamber of Sins. This is where we're going, I think. For, our quest.